All right, man. People are asking should there be a cause for concern because the Los Angeles Lakers lost every preseason game. Let's talk about it. That subscribe button, the like, comment button, share the video. I do appreciate you guys for coming on. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Now, my honest opinion, man, I don't put no stock into preseason. I always bring up the story where Reggie Miller said he was talking junk to Michael Jordan in preseason, and he didn't know they didn't play preseason, and Michael bust his butt. I think Indiana and Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee were all in the same division. All right, back I think they still are. We still are. I think they was back in the day. But more of the story is they don't play real in preseason. But people asking that question because schematically, most people don't think those parts work together. Okay, make sure you check out the NBA Talk playlist, the bell icon, on notifications. So people don't think those parts work together. Now, good news for Laker fans, which I used to love Kobe Bryant, right? Good news for Laker fans is that there's nobody in the West that, unless somebody rise up, there's nobody in the West that really worries me, all right? We're going to talk about Zion too, okay? By the way, there's nobody in the West that worries me, okay? Other than Phoenix. You want to know why? People say, why not the LA Clippers? Because Jamal Murray had leg surgery, had ACL surgery, same as Kawhi Leonard. So once you look what's out west, because I don't really care about preseason. Once you look what's out west, hold on. Once you look what's out west, it's nothing there. And we could talk about the East for a second as well too. But once you look out west, can I ask you a question? Who worries you? If Clay come back, he don't come back to January, maybe Golden State, right? Luka, I don't know if they're gonna make it work Porzingis. So really, when you look at the layers of the West, it's Phoenix at the top, Phoenix and LA at the top. That's it. Phoenix and LA at the top. And Phoenix have some issues because DeAndre Ayton won a max contract and they don't want to pay him a max contract. So there's turmoil in Phoenix. So Phoenix and the Lakers are at the top of the West. And then you look, but what about the Clippers? Well, they had Bledsoe to lose Kawhi with ACL surgery. He might not be back to next year or the end of this season or next season, right? Same thing you got going on with the Denver Nuggets. Okay, wherever the hell they is, on the same thing you got with the Nuggets. Jamal Murray had ACL surgery. Who knows when he'll be back? So, they still are the middle of the pack of the West. So the middle of the pack is, well, you got the layers. You got the top teams is Phoenix. They're the defending champions. They have some issues. LA, we'll get more to them. They're the top. And then I think the next tier will be, no order, Dallas, Clippers, and Nuggets. That'll be the next layer, the second tier. And then the third tier would probably be Golden State, depending on their health. They could be the very top. Then it's Golden State. You know what I'm saying? And then, everybody else. Then, Utah is right there with Clippers, and they the second tier. But then you look at Golden State, and then that's it. With the Zion, so I'm not really worried. The East, even with Ben Simmons coming back, I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about Boston. It's really Brooklyn and Atlanta for me. Those are the two teams in the East. Atlanta and Brooklyn. And with Cam Reddish becoming healthy, Atlanta, I don't think Atlanta might do it. They might have to adjust to being the 100 for a minute, but I like them. Milwaukee is the top, then Atlanta, then Brooklyn. All right. And then pretty much after that, man, Miami, the Knicks, Chicago. I think they look good on paper, look good in preseason. Boston. But and the East is wide open because the injury could change anything, obviously, with Kyrie. But I really like Atlanta. I really like Milwaukee to repeat. I got Milwaukee repeating this year. I don't know why. But I really wouldn't be surprised. It's Milwaukee, Atlanta, Brooklyn. And I really like the Knicks. A lot of people, I have an infatuation with the Knicks. I don't know. I just always used to like watching the Knicks in the Garden on Christmas. And, I like the Knicks. If I had a second team, it'd be the Knicks. I'm a Piston fan. But I think those are the top teams. But with LA, man, I'm not really concerned about LA because they got a ton of time to get it right. Even if they end up being the 4th or 5th seed to be safe, I think LA is going to be okay. I think they can figure out. And then also they always can make trades. They 0-6 in preseason. They always can make trades, man. When you look at this roster, man, do I have some issues with the age and the health of this roster? Absolutely. When you look at this roster, Taylor Tucker already hurt. Trevor Ariza already hurt. You already can count on Anthony Davis getting hurt. At this point, it's already looking like LeBron could be always getting hurt. So really, you looking at what I really like what they did with the Lakers was Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn. Some younger guys, 23, 26. I think Kendrick Nunn just needed an opportunity. Malik Monk, a great shooter. I think he got a potential to be a great scorer. I like that. I like that, man. So the young guys, they don't have to count on AD, Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn, and then Russell Westbrook, wherever the hell he is here. They got to count on Russell Westbrook. Okay, no, they got to ride them to get to the championship, to get through the regular season, through the regular season to the playoffs. Once they get there, it's all gonna be a LeBron and AD. All right, but and Carmelo hitting big shots, so they all play a part, bro. They all play a part, and I would tell you the regular season is gonna be about what Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn, Russell Westbrook, and AD can give you. That's what it's gonna be about. When it gets to the playoffs, it's gonna be about LeBron and AD. But can these young guys get them there is the question. Can they get LeBron? Can they get Carmelo? Can they get Rajon Rondo there? Dwight Howard, DeAndre Jordan? And that's the number one question, man. But I think they come out the West. I have no issues other than health. That the Lakers come out the West and they win the West and they place either Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Chicago, Miami, Atlanta. But I really like Atlanta. I really love Atlanta, man. I think they might have a little issues with being a hunter, But if Cam Reddish is coming on the way he's coming on in preseason, and also, what's the kid name at the 2? DeAndre Hunter is healthy and he continues his development. I hope Atlanta win. I just like what they're doing right there, man. Like what they're doing. I have no issues with it. Well, I don't have no doubts that LA coming out the West, the Lakers per se. So I don't worry about preseason. It's preseason. I don't count it. Will there be a gelling? Will there be a gelling period for them? Absolutely, it is going to be a gelling period. It's not like they play somebody hard to kick off the season. They play the Golden State Warriors on opening night in LA. I don't really. Honestly, Jordan Poole looking good, but I mean, Steph can get hot, but Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, I want to see what they bring to the table. Don't be surprised. Kuminga might push Draymond up out of there, but I don't have no issues with them coming out. I don't see too many challenges with the injuries now. And the Clippers just cursed. Had the Nuggets been healthy, I think so, but I think Phoenix is their ultimate challenge. And what to do with DeAndre Ayton? Do we go sign Whiteside and let Jalen Smith, whatever they drafted the other year, start and trade DeAndre Ayton for picks and some younger players? Maybe so. Can we trade like 5 years worth of picks and DeAndre Ayton in Minnesota for Karl Anthony Towns? I don't know, or making the salaries work. But we'll see. I like LA Lakers are still out the West. So Zion Williamson is actually injured already. Okay. I was actually reading the Yahoo version. I don't see it up here. Here we go. So apparently Zion Williamson is already injured. I can't say that I am surprised. So it said initially expected back for the opening tip. There's now no fixed timeline for Zion Williamson after foot surgery. When the New Orleans Pelicans president of basketball operations David Griffin announced late September that Zion Williamson had to go off-season foot surgery, he couched it by adding that the star should be ready for the season opener. Adjusted. All right, now less than a week away from the first tip. Any idea the timeline is up into ear? Griffin told reporters on Thursday that Williamson has no fixed timeline for return to game action. Surgeons have reviewed the scans of Williamson. It's clear for the next step, which would be progression in running and on-court work. He said it will be reassessed in about 2 weeks. Zion suffered a right foot injury in the workout. Zion fractured his right foot during an off-season workout ahead of the summer league in early August. Griffin said late September that the Pelicans official had met with the family to set a schedule and return to play. Quote, his timeline should get back on the court for regular season. Griffin said then that, quote, that would be our hopes and our view, and we're very optimistic about what it looks like. The Pelicans open the regular season on Wednesday against the Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, next week is basketball. Is it next week basketball? Yeah, it's next week. Yes, sir. Tuesday, it opened up. You got Brooklyn taking on. Jeez, who Brooklyn playing? I'll tell y'all right now. No Kyrie though. That's it now. They're taking on. If I can get it. They're taking on Milwaukee. 7:30 in Golden State, and Golden State Warriors at LA is the night game at 10 o'clock. So obviously, we know Zion averaged 27 points, 7.2 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 33 minutes, and earned his first All-Star at 9. So, am I surprised? I'm not surprised. This doesn't surprise me, man. I would trade him. He said he wasn't happy. It was rumors that he didn't want to be there. His family didn't want to be there. I haven't seen him speak out. His family speak out about that. So, I'll build him up before the All-Star break and trade him. Shit, I know it's people saying you can't trade somebody, but you're gonna want to be out anyway. Before he get permanently injured, you can't get nothing for him. Get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's where you want to go, and they can accommodate him. If it was New York, I need a lot of picks, a lot of access at third team or whatever. Wherever you want to go, try to sit him there. If not, do what's best for the team. If you want to keep him, go ahead and keep him. End up him getting injured permanently and not being nothing to the franchise. You're not getting nothing for him. So, obviously he needs to lose some weight. I know somebody saying he predominantly muscle. It's gonna be hard to lose that weight for Zion Williamson. And I don't know. They got dietitians and stuff of that nature. We knew he was too big when he was in college. We knew he was too big when he was in college. So I can't really pretty much say nothing. I don't know what type of weight plan they put you on when you muscle and you that big, and you look at him and he's a big kid. And then he been sitting out with a foot injury, not being able to work out. You got to ask yourself, is it something in the court they can do? Yeah, obviously, you can try to get him to play below the rim and on the block a little bit more, but it's hard to ask somebody who's a natural athlete not to be a natural athlete. So they got dietitians for that and see where he need to go with his weight. People say, how can you play basketball 82 games a night and still be gaining weight? Some people thyroid issues, or some people body work different, And at this point, I don't know what they list him as, but at this point, man, we need a solution, because I don't want to be robbed of he's 284. They list him at. I don't know. I don't want to be robbed of his ability. 284. He need to be around 250. He need to ask LeBron what LeBron does, and he need to be around 250. He need to lose about 44 pounds, 250, 245. And he'll see. It'll be a lot less on his limbs. When you get older and you play more in the league, you don't get healthier. So you got to make that adjustment. But it doesn't surprise me. Hopefully he figure it out. But let me know what you guys think about the Lakers, about Zion Williamson. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links in the description. Twitter is the fastest way, to Facebook, then Instagram, the Facebook group. You can reach out if you want to advertise on the channel, video request, chop it up, video, whatever. You want to advertise your business, market your business on the channel. If it's crypto, as long as it's legit, if you're selling shirts and t-shirts, as long as you legit, tap in there. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link is going at the link right there on the screen. And it's in the description. So I do appreciate the financial donations. Best way to donate: thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the NBA Talk playlist. Let me know what you guys think. And maybe NBA live stream be coming. You can check out the NBA 101 playlist for live streams. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.